Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to finally FIFA 13 footage. At last we're here, we have some, and I'm down with a ton of other YouTubers. I mentioned it, I talked a little bit about it in my last video about what I was off to do, and yeah, I'm pretty much down here recording FIFA 13 footage and having a lot of fun with a bunch of other YouTubers. It's all just a good laugh and a lot of fun just to meet the guys that you speak to often. So yeah, let's get into it anyways. Let's talk a little bit about FIFA 13 and the two teams that you're seeing. If you didn't already see, you're going to be seeing PSG going up against Barcelona, and the Barcelona kit is actually really cool looking. Well, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but at the same time I find it really ugly. I really just can't decide at all. PSG, obviously a big side to be using. Menez is stripped of his 5-star skills. He's down to 4-star. Same with Lavezzi, 4-star as well. So all those sort of things is kind of disheartening. One of the biggest things that I did notice this year in FIFA 13 is the fact that 5-star skillers are now a real rare trait to have, to be honest with you. There's only a few of them out there who have it. In FIFA 12 there wasn't as many as there was in 11, but I remember, at least in FIFA 12 you could have a team where you'd have at least maybe like 3, 4 5-star skillers. Now you'd be lucky if you have 2 in a team. And if you guys are interested in skilling and things, one of the teams that I found to be the best is FC Porto. They have a lot of 4-star skillers and a couple of 5-star skillers. So that's just a tip there. Obviously Hulk has headed off to Zenit, so he won't be in the team, but let's talk a little bit more about the gameplay. That's what you guys are here to see and do. I just chopped up some highlights. This is a game against I believe it was Alistair Reed, one of the community managers who deals with FIFA and is involved in FIFA 13. So I played him. I think I was Barcelona and he was PSG, and I actually get really lucky straight off the bat. 3 minutes in, and I get my first goal there, which was quite funny. A bit of a mess up with players bumping over each other and things, but eventually it hits the back of the net, and Messi gets a goal. So FIFA 13. Now I'm gonna give you guys what I think, how it'll be, and how to adapt so that you get the best out of FIFA 13. So the biggest tip I can give you guys, and this will be like the #1 thing for me, is please don't hold down that sprint button all day every day, because it literally screws with your first touch. If you hold down the sprint button and you take it on the touch, it'll ping all over the place. It'll bounce a good 5 meters in front of you and things, and it's a real mess if you hold down that right trigger too much. So to the people who enjoyed the Abong Lahore use and just holding down that right trigger for most of the game, you'll struggle a lot more in this game, because it's a lot more based. So if I hold right trigger when I get my first touch, they're gonna absolutely screw me, and it doesn't look good at all. So that's probably my biggest tip for you guys, is do that. The next thing is, if you ever a lot of the hardcore FIFA players used it, but it was the left trigger right trigger skill dribble, and in FIFA 12 it was more of a thing. Like, you do that and it'd give you a crazy boost of pace, and you could sprint past defenders. Different. Instead of this, all you get is really that boost of pace. You still do get that when you exit in the right angle. So if you get it at the perfect angle, you can accelerate at really fast speeds, but it's more used now where your feet start to get tricky. You start to be able to jinx round defenders, and the game is drastically, like, the pace in the game is much slower. So dribbling stats, passing stats are going to come into play a whole lot more than your usual just pace. I mean, obviously in any FIFA game, pace is going to be quite a big factor, but I can guarantee you in FIFA 13, pace will not be as big of a factor as you guys have previously seen in FIFAs, which makes it really cool for me, because FIFA 13 really promotes the idea of build-up play, the passing play, but it's not to the point where it's a full possession game. You still have those moments where you just want to play that killer through ball and just sprint all the way to the other end and put it in. But so it's a really solid mix, and that's what I like about it. Obviously for me, the attacking intelligence, aka the way these players make their runs, so they make darting runs through the pitch, which really helps me out anyways, because I don't know if you guys knew, but if you hold left bumper, it forces the CPU to make a manual run on FIFA 12. Now they do it a lot more automatically, I think is the word. They just do it without you having to command them to do it. And not only that, but one of the awesome things is, and they've done it a few times for me, is is they'll run and then they'll realize they're offside, so they'll kind of pull back a little bit, and then they'll start their run again when you feel as though they want the pass. So that works out so nicely, and when you actually see it done, you're like, damn, like if he had just kept going like he would have in FIFA in FIFA 12, like I would have just had no chance. The attacking option there would have been completely gone and a chance wasted. But these guys are really good, and one of the things that I get asked a lot is, you know, they improve the attacking intelligence. What did they do to the defense? You know, are the defense just going to get completely crapped on? And the truth to that is the defense works still very well contained. It's still powerful, but very much more balanced. And as you can see, I went for that the trick where you it's a standing fake shot, and you just kick and you completely miss the ball. Obviously, it's on purpose, and it's meant to fool the defender. But you know, it doesn't work all the time. It works occasionally, but it's more of one of those show-off skills that you do. And if you guys are interested in how to do that, it's just a simple hold left trigger and do a fake shot while standing still, and he should do it. And I've scored a couple funny goals where that happens. It often leads to me kicking someone in the nuts, which is always really cool. And he'll fall to the floor as well, which is pretty funny, but he doesn't go holding his nays or anything. So yeah, anyways, I mean, that's that. There's not really that much more to say based on this game. You know, I do want to bring you guys a lot more FIFA 13. I have a lot more FIFA 13 to bring you all, so let me know, what would you like to see? I've got a career mode video going up, well, not going up soon, but it's going in for approval, and then it will be up soon. So I've got career mode videos on the way. I've got some more teams. List the teams you'd like to see. I've been asked a lot on Twitter recently, Cal, post player rating videos, you know, who are the 5-star skillers, things like that. And I simply can't, for the reason that I don't want to give you guys a bunch of false information, because what could happen, you know, it's very likely that it could happen, is that they're changing these player stats things every single day, essentially. And you know, I don't want to give you guys outdated information. What's the point of me telling you who this person and this person is if by the final game they're not even going to be that? So for that reason, I haven't done it. But you know, what we're playing on now is pretty much going to be final. They might make changes though, so that's why I haven't done it. And if you follow me on Twitter, that's where I've been telling everyone, hey guys, you know, this person's rated this, and you know, it's going to be close enough. They might go up 1 or down 1, and maybe their skill move might change by 1 star, but nothing drastic. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then leaving a like, favorite, comment, subscribe, whatever you want. And obviously, like I said, if you want more FIFA 13, then hit subscribe if you haven't already. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.